Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Hello. Can you guys hear me? All right. Okay, so welcome to English webinar, free English webinar by Bricken. Welcome everyone, yeah? Okay, so before we start, can you guys tell me where you're from? Where are you from? Okay, wonderful. You guys can hear me clearly. Wonderful. Hi Nawi, 68 years old. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Okay, so Assalamu alaikum and hello. Hi Sahalawati. Okay, so anyone from KL? Anyone from KL? Okay, we have people from KL. Putrajaya, there you go. We have people from Selangor. All right. Okay, we have people from anyone from East Coast? Kelantan, Terengganu, Pahang, anyone? Okay, right. Okay, so there's people from the East Coast. Anyone from up north? Perak, Perlis, KL. A lot of you are from KL. Okay. Anyone from Kedah? Anyone from down south? Johor, Melaka, Negeri Sembilan. Okay. Anyone from Sabah, Sarawak? Charles from Lahad Datu. Wow. Okay, so we have people from all over Malaysia in this session. Wonderful. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome. Welcome everyone. Okay, right. So a little background about myself. Okay, a little background. Um, I'm Yasmin Kamil. Okay, I'm Yasmin Kamil. So you can call me Yasmin. All right. You can call me Yasmin, Yasmin. Okay, very easy name, right? Okay, so I was born in West Virginia. I was born in West Virginia, USA. For if you don't know where is West Virginia, okay, do you guys know Kentucky? Do you guys know Kentucky? Okay, so Kentucky, I'm sure you guys know Kentucky. So West Virginia is next to that state. Okay. Just so you know, for your information, our server is based in USA. So therefore, our connection might experience some lagging. Okay, we might have some lagging issues. So if I wait for your answers, our session might drag. So if so, you might see me moving on before your answers appear in the chat box. That said, please don't hesitate to write your replies in the chat box so that I can still read your replies. All right. Okay, so moving on. By qualification, I am an English teacher and trainer. So I am a holder of CELTA, okay, which is a certificate of teaching English to second language speakers and adults. Right, so unlike TESOL, CELTA can only be issued by University of Cambridge, England, United Kingdom. Okay. Right, so CELTA is the golden standard of English certification in the world. Okay, now next, you might be surprised to learn that I'm also an advocate and solicitor. I was called to the bar in 2011, so that makes me a lawyer. Okay, I have the experience in serving corporate oil and gas, whereby I served as a legal agreement drafter as well as a legal advisor. So, of course, the language involved during my work with the corporate world is English, both in speech, i.e., speaking, and also in documents, i.e., agreements, formal letters, emails, etc. Okay. However, currently I am not practicing law because I'm focusing full time on the English field. All right. By the way, I was listed as one of the most successful people in Malaysia recently by Britishpedia of United Kingdom for my excellent work in helping hundreds of working adults, actually thousands of working adults, speak in English confidently in just 12 sessions. Okay, so to recap, I've been speaking English all my life. In fact, it's the first language that I spoke before I learned Bahasa. I also worked in corporate legal, oil and gas industry, whereby English was a medium. And I'm also a qualified SALTA English teacher and trainer for speakers of other languages and adults. Suffice to say, my approach to training English is different from, mainstream English lessons and traditional English classrooms. So the methods and approach are suitable and practical for real life working situations. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about Bricken, yeah? Okay, so about Bricken, all right. Okay, Bricken is a center that trains English for working adults. There are two things you must know about Bricken. Okay, yes. There are two things you must know about Bricken. So, number one, Bricken's main focus is working adults only. Okay, working adults only. So that means there are no college students or school students, only working adults. Okay, and this has been our focus since day one of our formation. So, when we first started, the idea of English for working adults was unheard of at that time. Okay, so at most, maybe you will hear people talk about business English at that time when we first started. But after we started, others start to follow our footsteps. And but if you study their history, you might find that they were not focusing on working adults from the first day of their career or business. But Bricken has been focusing on working adults since day one of our formation. Okay. Second, what you must know about Bricken is that we focus on accents and different English versions. So again, when we first started, this concept of accents and different English versions was not taken seriously in the English language field in this country. But now you will see almost every teacher and center talks about this. Okay, however, again, if you study their history, they were not focusing on this from day one of their career or business. However, for Bricken, we have been focusing on accents since day one of our formation. By the way, did you know that Bricken stands for British American? Okay, all right. Okay, so these are some of our clients. Okay, we have clients from Tenaga Nasional, Sarawak Energy, LHDN, Petronas, Shell, Aker Solution, Accenture, Malaysian Airlines, RTM, United Nations, Bank Negara, Maybank, CIMB, Bank Islam, HSBC, Bank Rakyat, Astro, Maxis, DRB, from the police, from the Navy, from JAKIM, from MOH, Ministry of Health, okay, KKM. Yes, we have many doctors, medical doctors who join our program as well. Okay, these are just some of our client profiles. Okay, now let's have a look at Another one. Okay, so in this circle here, she is one of our students. So after she joined our program, okay, she's able to present in an international conference whereby she was the only Malaysian speaker in that international conference. Okay, so just finished presenting paper in an international conference smoothly and professionally. I was the only Malaysian speaker. Thank you, Bricken. Hi, son. So before joining Bricken, she was like most people struggling to speak in English, But after joining Bricken, she was able to present in an international conference, and not only that, she was the only Malaysian speaker, and she presented smoothly and professionally. All right, so you can see next to her, all of them are not from Malaysia. Okay, Haizan is not the only one who had shared this kind of feedback with us. We have quite a few students who shared that they were able to talk in international conferences after joining our program. All right. Okay, so moving on. I have a little announcement to make. So if you stay until the end of this session, you will get free exclusive workbooks. Okay, if you wait till the end. All right. Okay, so moving on. I have a question for you. Are you guys ready? Okay, I have a question for you. Right, so do you want to speak English confidently? Anyone here wants to speak in English confidently? I'm sure your answer is yes. However, okay, you want to speak in English confidently. However, you feel scared. Yes? You're worried that people might judge you, correct? Of course. Shamsu says, of course, right? You worry that people will laugh at you. Yes? Okay. Do you want to speak in English confidently, but you're worried about making mistakes? Okay, so you really want to speak in English, but before you can open your mouth, you're worried. Oh, what if I make this mistake, that mistake? You're thinking too much. Yes? Okay. Let's look at another one. Do you worry that people will question your credibility because you're not confident to speak in English? Anyone like this? Okay. So, next, do you want to speak in English confidently, but you feel that English is too difficult? Yes or no? I can see so many of you answered yes. All right. Okay, so do you want to speak in English confidently, but you have done everything you can? So you studied grammar every day. You even read English newspaper every day until you sound like a newscaster, yes or no? And some of you even got A for English in SPM. Right? Some of you joined other English programs before. And some of you have even joined public speaking, debates, etc. You name it. Some of you married. Some of you are married to an English teacher or have English teacher friend or siblings, etc. And the last one, this is interesting. Are you guys ready? Some of you were even, you know, graduates from overseas. Okay? Now, uh, you might not believe this, but we had students who graduated overseas. We had a student who stayed in UK for 6 years, and they still struggle to speak in English confidently. Okay, so if you are in this situation, you are not alone. And just so you know, our program has helped people like you. Okay, so have you done all this and yet you still cannot speak in English confidently? Okay, so you feel you have done everything you can to improve in English, yes, but you still can't speak in English confidently. Why do you think this is happening? Can anyone tell me why? Okay, I give you a clue. It's because you're focusing on the wrong thing. Who can tell me what's that? You're focusing on the wrong thing. All right, what's that? Correct. Okay. Most people usually, when they want to improve in English, what they do is they will. Nazura has to answer that. They will study. Okay, they will focus on studying. Oh, okay, so I'm worried to make these mistakes. I think my English is not good, so I'll focus on studying. Okay, what is noun? What is verb? Where to put adverb? Yes and no. You focus on studying. Actually, this is not the right approach if you want to improve in English or if you want to master in English. Now, what you should focus on is actually, who can tell me? What should you focus on instead of studying? Okay, I'll tell you. You should focus on understanding. Okay, you should focus on understanding. Understanding everything, understanding about English, how English works. That is what you should focus on. Okay, anyway, so as promised, in this session, we will talk about when to use has and when to use have. Okay, so in this session, we will talk about when to use has and when to use have. All right, are you guys ready? Okay, so let's talk about has first. Let's talk about has. Okay, when to use has. When to use has. Okay, so first you have to know English is a language of quantity. Okay, English is a language of quantity. So in general, it is divided into two. Okay, one and more than one. Okay, one and more than one. So when to use has? You use has when it involves only one human being or one thing. Okay, so you use has when it involves only one human being or one thing. Okay, so do you guys understand so far? All right, very simple, right? Okay, so let's see if you can understand this. Okay, so she has or have the document. What's the answer? She has or have the document? Okay. All right. Yes, correct. So the answer is she has the document. Why? Because she is only one human being. Wonderful, Nabiha. Wonderful, Zaidi, Hima. Okay, you guys are good. All right. Let's see the next one. He has or have the document. Which one? Makcik one. Okay. That's a nice name, Makcik one. Okay. So he has or he have the document. Okay, Hanif answered has. Dr. Shivani answered has. Wonderful. Okay, so the answer is he has the document. All right, let's look at another one. Siti has or have the document. Wow, you guys are experts. You guys are experts. Very good. So the answer is Siti has the document. Correct, Pathma. Siti has the document. Let's look at another one. Dato Ali has or have the document. Shamsul Rizwan, Nawi, Nuru. Okay, very good. So the answer is, you guys are correct once again. Dato Ali has the document. Okay, Dato Ali has the document. So again, you use has when it involves only one human being or one thing. Only one human being or one thing. Okay, so then when to use have? All right, when to use have. Okay, so remember just now I said English is a language of quantity. In general, it's divided into two, one or more than one. Okay, so for has, you use it for only one human being or one thing. For have, you use it when there is more than one human being or more than one thing. Okay? For have, you use when there is more than one human being or more than one thing. Okay. So let's see if you guys understand this. Ready? This should be easy, right? Okay, let's see. They has or they have the document. Very good, Rajaswari. More than one person or thing. Rajaswari, understand me. Okay. So they has or they have the document. Okay. Yes, you guys are correct. They have the document. Wonderful. You guys are amazing. Okay, let's look at another example. We has or we have the document. Very good, Rosiana. Exactly. Farus, Umu. Okay, we have the document. Excellent, guys. Excellent. Let's look at another one. Siti and Dato Ali has the document or have the document? Okay, very good, Nawi and Roslina and Nabiha. Okay, Siti and Dato Ali have the document. Wonderful, you guys are great. Okay, so basically, oh, before that, so basically, you use have when it involves more than one person or one thing. Okay, now let's have a look at the next situation. Next situation, ready? Okay. I has or have the document. What do you guys think? What about I? What about I? Athira said have. Okay, so let's see if you guys are correct. Okay, I can see two different answers now. Okay, some of you think, I is only one or more than one? Only one, right? Okay, let's have a look at the answer. I have the document. I have the document, eh? How come I have the document? You said just now only for more than one, correct? Only for more than one. And I is only one human being. Exactly, Rajaswari. Okay, never mind. Let's look at another situation. You. You have the document or you has the document? Which one? Okay. You has the document or you have? Okay, so for you, okay, for you, same situation with I, you have the document. Okay, now why? Just now we have learned if only one person or one thing has, more than one have, correct? However, I and you, what happened to I and you? This is what happened. I and you special case. Okay? I and you special case. So even though I and you is only one, I one, you one. However, they are special case in English language. So you use have for I and you. Do you guys understand so far? Can you guys follow? Okay. All right. Rahayu is quite uh, advanced there. Okay, so now let's have a look at another situation. So now you know when to use has. Sorry, guys. Hold on, yeah? Okay, so now you guys know when to use has, when to use have. Let's have a look at another situation. When to use had. Now, when to use had. Okay, now here's the thing. In English, it has time zones. Okay, English language has time zones. So in general, you have the time of now and before now. Okay, so now and before now, right? So for had, when do you use it? You use had for events that already happened. Okay, you use had for events that already happened. Okay, no matter for one thing no matter for more than one thing. No matter for one person, no matter for more than one person. If the event has already happened, then you use had. Okay, so let's have a look at examples. So I, you, he, she, they, we, Siti, Dato Ali, Siti, and Dato Ali had the document. Okay, because we're talking about an event in the past. Okay, so event that already happened 1 second ago, you use had. Okay, and in contrast, has and have, you use it for event that happens right now. Okay, so that's the main differences. Do you guys understand how to use has, have, and had now? Yes, wonderful. Okay, so if you guys noticed, up until this very minute, I have not made any grammar reference. If you notice, yeah, I did not mention any grammar terms. Okay, I did not say singular, I did not say plural, I did not say present, I did not say past tense, I did not say noun, I did not say verb, I did not say tenses, I did not use all that grammar terms. And you guys did not have to study grammar because, again, I did not mention any grammar thing. And also, I did not mention any grammar formulas for you guys to memorize. However, you were able to understand how to use has, have, and had easily and immediately without any grammar references. Can you guys see that? Yes, all right. So there you go. Okay, so this is how I teach in Bricken. Okay, this is how Bricken teach English. We don't focus on grammar. However, if you follow our program, your grammar will be naturally correct. Oh, wow, how does that work? Okay, I'll talk about that more later on. Okay, stay tuned. Now, so here in Britain, we focus on understanding the language instead of studying grammar. Can you guys see that? All right. Okay, so back to the main question. Do you want to speak English immediately and confidently? Yes or no? Yes or no? All right. Okay, so your answer is yes. Now, if you want to speak in English immediately and confidently, just so you know, our live session program is happening very, very soon. Okay, if you want to know more about this live session, please stay tuned. All right, okay, it will not take long, just about 20 minutes. I'll try to make it quick. Okay, so ready? Wow, Hidayah, absolutely yes. Shamsu Rizwan, yay, no past perfect tenses. Exactly. No need for all that, okay? We'll just focus on understanding, inshallah. Okay, so let's see. Now, please share with me, all right? Do you have any of these problems? You can't join a discussion because people speak in English. Do you have this problem? Do you work in a multiracial environment? Okay. Does your boss speaks to you in English while you can only reply in Malay? Okay. Can't properly understand and respond in English? Yes. A lot of you say yes. Do you have difficulty presenting your work proposal in English? Okay. Is it difficult for you to get job promotion? Alwin, all yes. Okay, I haven't finished saying all yet. Okay, very good, Alwin. So Alwin says all yes. Okay. Do you feel scared to attend conferences and trainings in English? Okay. This is a common problem. We had a student of quite a high position. So every time she goes for an international conference, she will hide in the bathroom. Okay, just a true story, all right? So if you have this problem, you're not alone, okay? Just so you know, you're not alone. Okay, Transferred to a new place that uses English as communication medium. Okay, so a lot of you say yes. I think all of you say yes. Some of you say yes, sir. Okay, Hasim said yes, sir. All right, yes. Okay, all yes. Okay, so now what can we do about this? What you can do is you can join our Express English for Working Adults program, or EWA. Okay, so working adults. Again, we only focus on working adults. So when you join our program, you will not be talking to school students or college students. It will all be working adults. So, working adults. Okay. And why Express? Because it will only be 12 sessions, meaning in 12 sessions, inshallah, you will achieve your goal as an English speaker. But more than that, we'll talk about that later. So basically, EWA is 12 sessions altogether. You will receive a completion certificate, and it will be live online classes via Zoom. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. Okay, so this is a snippet, okay, some snippets of our Zoom activities. Okay, we have main room and we have private rooms. Okay, so if you join us, these are some of the things that we'll do. Okay, if you look at this picture, you see everyone putting their hands up, including me. That's me. Okay, excuse how I look over there. Okay, so everyone are putting their hands up. Okay, so this is called a V pose, and it happens when you do something. I will not tell you what, but yeah, just so you guys know, something for you to see. Okay, next. Right. So about EWA, it is only one class per week. Only one class per week, so it's totally suitable for busy working adults. Okay, there will be no classes on public holidays, and it will only be night class. So again, perfect for working adults since most working adults work in daytime, correct? Okay, again, there will be no kids or college students. The methods and lessons are all proven effective, as you can see from our testimonies. Okay, and as you can see from our demonstration just now, there will be no memorizing grammar rules, no references to grammar. However, you will end up speaking with good grammar, inshallah. And it will be fast results because only 12 sessions. Okay, let's move on. So speak English confidently in just 12 sessions with Express English for working adults, or EWA. Okay, so actually, there will be three program skills in this one program, right? Three program skills, but you pay for only one program. So what you will get is you can speak fully in English. You can do presentations in any situations, whether it's meetings, whether it is one-on-one, anything. And we'll also look into ad hoc presentations. What is ad hoc presentations? We'll talk about that more later on. And also you will gain writing skills whereby you write any work-related documents, be that reports, emails, proposals, SOPs, etc. Okay, so imagine in 12 sessions, you get three skills, okay, but you pay for one program price only. That is a super value if you think about it. Okay, so what are the lessons and skills that you will learn in EWA? Are you guys ready? Do you want to know? Sheha, yes. Zaida, all yes. Okay, so let's have a look at what you will learn in EWA. Okay, number one, you will learn accents. Okay, so again, earlier on, I was talking about how accents is our main focus in Britain. Okay, so accents, we will look at the importance and also confusions related to accents. Okay, the confusions surrounding accents as well as the solutions with these confusions. Okay, so next we will talk about immersion, okay? Analyzing speech examples, right? We will look at some speech examples and we will discuss their accents. Okay. Next, ROL method. Okay, so anyone who is familiar with Bricken will know that Bricken is synonym with ROL method. Okay, so this is actually our secret weapon, and it will be your secret weapon if you join this program, which will really help you jumpstart your English situation. Okay, so ROL method, we will first look at the overview, and then next for the ROL method, we will look at the approach and resources. Okay, so one of the things that is very important and interesting about ROL is that you will be able to practice speaking in English on your own, totally on your own. You don't have to have any speaking partner to practice English with. Does that sound good? Okay, so this is number one complaint that I receive from students. Okay, they say, Yasmin, I really want to speak well in English, but there's nobody in my life who speak English. You know, my spouse don't speak English. My parents don't speak English. My siblings don't speak English. My colleagues don't speak English. You know, nobody speaks English. So how can I, improve in English? So the answer to that is ROL, whereby you can practice speaking in English without having anyone to practice with. There you go. Okay, so next, number five, you will learn to expand your vocab in a practical and natural way. Okay, learn how to expand your vocab in a practical and natural way. So when we say natural, it means it's not forced. Okay, it's not forced. You don't feel like you have to force yourself to do something in order for your vocab to expand. Okay, first let's move back a little bit. What is meant by vocab? There's a lot of people who say, Yasmin, my vocab is poor. Okay, my vocab is poor. I don't have a lot of words for English, so that's why I'm always stuck. Correct? Okay, so that's vocab meaning English words, English sentences. Okay, now if you want to be able to speak English well, you need to have sufficient English vocab. All right, but how do you go about it? Now, again, here in Bricken, we don't want you to memorize anything. Okay, no forcing to memorize anything. So what we do instead is to expand your vocab in a very practical way and natural way. All right, before you know it, oh my God, my vocab is so rich. Okay, before you know it, oh my God, my vocab is so rich. Natural way, natural way. Okay, next, we will still look into vocab expansion, and we'll talk about this one secret handy reference, whereby with that reference, you will not need to memorize any vocab. Okay, you will not need to memorize any vocab, but your vocab will become hundreds and thousands in just a few seconds. All right, there you go. Okay, what is that? You will have to find out by joining our program. Okay, next. Seven, accurate meanings. Okay, one of the problems with people who learn English is that they find it hard to understand certain words or to understand the whole sentence or even the whole report, the whole essay, correct? So here we will look into how to get accurate meanings. Okay, we will look into this, and you will learn the methods and techniques on how to have accurate meanings for whatever you read. Okay, so next, question forms. This is one of a very common problem with English learners. Okay, they have difficulty to ask questions in English. Yes or no? Rubuni. Rubuni? Okay, Zaida, yes, Hapila, yes. Okay, so question forms. Many people who learn English have problems with asking questions in English. For example, they don't know whether to say or, whether to say do, or whether to say can or could, or should. How to ask questions in English. So we will look into this, so that you'll be able to ask questions. Again, no grammar reference. However, after we finish this lesson, you'll be able to ask questions in English with correct grammar, naturally. All right. Okay, next, you will also learn proper English. All right, you will learn proper English. Okay, what is the opposite of proper English? Anyone knows? Okay, right. So the opposite is broken English. Okay, now in EWA, we will help you to speak and write proper English. Okay, so speak and write in correct grammar without studying grammar. Exactly, Nazra, broken English. Yeah, so learn to speak and write in correct grammar without studying grammar. There you go. Okay. Zaida Nur Hapila, I like it. Thank you so much. I like it too. Okay, so let's move on. What else will you learn and gain from this program? Writing. Writing. Okay, so if you want to be a great English user or English speaker, you must also be able to write in English. Yes or no? Okay, you must also be able to write in English. So in EWA, we will guide you to write. Okay, anything in English, whether it's your report, whether it's your proposals, emails, SOPs, anything really. So we'll teach you sentence and essay stretch, effective elements, etc. Okay, sentence and essay stretch. So how to make your report longer, how to write longer. Okay, so we have many cases where before our students join Bricken, they struggle to write even a sentence of English in emails or in reports. They struggle to write even one page of English. Okay, but after joining Bricken, they were able to write 6 pages. 6 pages. Recently, we had a student struggling to write in English, but after joining Bricken, he submitted a report of 40 pages, 40 pages fully in English. Okay, so these are the things that we will teach you. Okay, yes. All right, next, 11. Okay, 11. Presentations. Okay, very hot topic. Presentations. Yes, Yasmin, do you teach presentations? Yeah. Okay, so we will also deal with presentations and Q&As. Presentations and Q&As. Okay, so many centers, they talk about presentations too, but they forgot about Q&As. Now here's the thing, when it comes to real life work situations, when you do presentations, there will be Q&As, yes or no? Okay, usually at the end of your presentation. However, if we are really honest with ourselves, the Q&As sometimes happen during presentation. So meaning while you're talking, people will ask you questions, people will interrupt you, yes or no? So we will look into all this, the issues surrounding presentations and Q&As, the methods and solutions. Okay, sounds good. Nazira says, amazing. Hapila, wow. Wow, I'm excited already, just like you guys. Okay, let's move on. What else? Okay, 12. Not only that, okay, you will learn how to do presentations in any situations. Now, here's the kicker. You will also learn how to prepare for ad hoc presentations. How to prepare for ad hoc presentations. Do you guys know what's ad hoc? Surya, yes. Roslina, ready. Okay. So what is ad hoc? Ad hoc. Okay. Especially if you work in HQ, you will face this a lot. Okay. Ad hoc presentations. I give you an example, right? So your boss is supposed to present in a meeting and suddenly he's absent. Okay. Sudden, exactly. Nazura said sudden. Okay. Suddenly he's absent. He sent you a message. He said, okay, Shamso, I'm not able, I can't make it to our meeting today because I have to send my child to the hospital. Sounds familiar? Okay, I have to send my child to the hospital. So could you please present to our clients about our latest project? Ah, jang, jang, jang. Suddenly, right? So sudden, ad hoc, okay? Some people say, oh, this happened to me all the time. Exactly, all the time, okay? It's sudden, ad hoc. So, how to prepare for those situations. In this program, you will learn how to prepare for ad hoc presentations in just 5 minutes. means you prepare for that ad hoc presentation in just 5 minutes. Okay, not 5 weeks or 5 years, but exactly, Nur Shahida, on the spot. Okay, on the spot. Okay, come Nurul Shahida, come join our meeting. Come now. Okay, so everyone, Shahida will talk about our product today. What? Boss, you did not tell me anything. Okay, yeah, yes, please, Shahida, please talk about a product. Suddenly, okay, suddenly you're put on the spot to do a presentation. Okay, so here in EWA, we will help you to prepare for that in just 5 minutes on the spot, exactly. Okay, sounds good. Okay, next. This one. If you look at our testimonies, you will notice a lot, okay, or maybe some of our students mentioning BSS method. Okay, BSS method. So you will learn this method, BSS, whereby you will know what to write. What to write. Okay, one of the main issues with writing, be it your emails, be it your reports or proposals, is that you just don't know what to write. Yes, you have the topic, but you don't know what to write. Yes or no? So with this BSS method, you will know what to write. Okay, you will not be blank from this method, and you will have lengthy write-ups. Like I mentioned earlier on, okay, you'll be able to write before maybe barely a page. After BSS, you can write 6 pages, you can write 40 pages, okay? And also very quick results, very quick results, okay? Right. Sounds interesting. Okay. Amazing. Nazara says amazing. Okay, what else? Okay, 14. We'll also talk about developing a strong mind. Okay, developing a strong mind. So, of course, learning another language is not an easy task. Okay, it's not an easy task. So, how to be motivated in tough times, right? So, on on the one hand, you know that learning another language is not an easy task, but inshallah, EWA will make it easy for you. And on the other hand, you also have life issues, life problems. So these two, when you mix, can discourage you. However, in this program, we will help you to develop a strong mind, whereby no matter what's the situation, inshallah, you will stay motivated to continue working on your English. All right. Okay, so okay. Last but not least, we have easy fluency practice. Okay, easy fluency practice. So we have find someone who, we have word mania, we have word chain. Uh, what else? So many things. Okay, so many things. So you have to join to find out. All right. And just so you know, all this easy fluency practice is also being practiced by our students with their family members, with their own colleagues and departments. So they are easy and they work, and you can use them with other people as well. Okay, right. So that's about it. So basically, right, basically, with EWA, you will get three very important super skills, which are: you will be able to speak fully in English, you will be able to present in any situations, including ad hoc situations, which is your favorite situation, correct, Shamsal? Your favorite situation is to present in ad hoc situations, okay? Ah, very naughty boss, right? If you have this kind of boss, very tricky boss, okay? And also, you'll be able to write any work documents. So your assignments, your reports, your proposals, your emails, okay? This all this kind of work-related documents, your SOPs, okay? So three super skills in how long? Only 12 sessions. 12 sessions, not 20 sessions, not 50 sessions, 12 sessions only. Inshallah, you'll be able to master these three super skills. Okay, so three in one course actually, but you are charged for only one skill program. It's a super value, yes or no? Okay, so Thank you guys for still being with me. All right. So there will be 12 sessions in total for EWA, total of 24 hours. But as you can see from our students' testimonies, it will be more because I will add, I will give more, because inshallah, I'm generous like that. Okay. Three in one important English skills again. So you're speaking, you will speak fully in English, inshallah. Presentations including ad hoc presentations as well as writing. Okay, all will be live online class session via Zoom. Okay, so you will receive course book, a dictionary, okay, and ROL practice book. That will be your workbook. Okay, and also you will receive free gifts and free shipping, and of course completion certificate. Okay, next. Now, EWA will start, right? EWA will start 6th September 2023 until 22 November 2023. So that means if you join this program this time, by November, inshallah, you will be able to speak fully in English confidently. You will be able to do presentations confidently, including ad hoc presentations, and you'll be able to write any work related documents fully in English. Okay, inshallah. Okay, so let's talk about the schedule. Okay, so we have weekdays only, all at night. Okay, every Wednesday, every Thursday, and every Friday. So you can choose. If you like Wednesday, you can join Wednesday class. If you like Thursday, join Thursday class. If you like Friday, join Friday class. Okay. The detailed schedule will be on our registration webpage. Okay. So basically, this batch will start in September and end in November 2023. All right. Okay. Next. Okay. So if you want to improve in English, in all these areas especially, okay, uh, please register ASAP. Register today, okay? Why? Because our registration is first pay, first served basis, and only 36 per group, okay? Um, Please hurry before all seats are booked, right? And just so you know, there will be no more intakes after the program starts. Okay, so once the program starts, you cannot register anymore. And not only that, this program is not available all year round. Okay, so you won't be able to register any month. Okay, you can only register when we open the registration because this program is subjected to trainers availability. Means when I'm available, then only we can have this program. All right, sometimes I have to do other projects and other programs. So that's why once we open this program, please seize the opportunity immediately. Otherwise, you might not be able to join because we don't know when the next program will happen. Okay? So we had situations whereby, the program already started and then people were begging us to let them join the program. Okay, so they were saying, please let us join because, let me join because I have to do presentation in an international conference 2 months from now. Okay, but what to do? I mean, all the seats are taken. We can't remove our existing student for you to join, okay? And we can't, uh, if you join, then you'll miss a lot of lessons. So that's why please take fast action and register today, okay? So let's talk about the price. There you go. Now, normal price is 2,997. Now, mind you, okay, bear in mind, this price is only for one program, this EWA program. However, this is a three-in-one course, so it should be triple this price actually. Okay, so normal price 2,997. What about our website price? Okay, if you look at our website price, early bird, it's RM 2,297. Okay. However, for our webinar price, okay, let's have a look at webinar price. Are you guys ready? Okay, Yan, Zaida, Hasim, Roslina. Okay, ready? So let's talk about the webinar price. Okay, so normal price 2,997 ringgit, website price 2,297 ringgit, webinars special price RM 1,997 only. So you save RM 1,000. Actually, you save more because again, it should be triple this price, but we only charge you for one program scale price. Okay, so it's a super value because the price is for three important English skills, or you can say three programs. Okay, free shipping for all the things that we'll give you. There's no hidden fees, so meaning you will pay this and this only. Now, if you do the calculation, this price will be equivalent to only 83 ringgit per hour. So that is just like your SPM tuition fees. Okay, three super important work related English skills for only 83 ringgit per hour. And you will gain all this in just 12 sessions, inshallah. Okay, this is a super value, guys. Super value. Okay, so we accept online banking payments, online transfer, your credit cards, Grab Pay, as well as Atomy. Hi, Normala. So there will be three payment options. You can choose to pay full payment, or you can choose to go with installment by Atomy, or you can choose to pay deposit plus balance. All right. Okay, so if you choose to go with installment, you can choose Atomy, okay, and every month you will pay 666 ringgit, okay, 666 ringgit. If you choose deposit, okay, booking deposit will be 700 ringgit, and after that you have to pay the balance of 1,297 ringgit before the program starts, which is 21st August, okay, before 21st August 2023. All right, next. Okay, so important announcement here. This program is limited to only 30 students per group, and this offer ends in 3 hours. All right, this webinar offer ends in 3 hours. Okay, so let's start the offer. Are you guys ready to register? All right. Okay. Can you guys see the green button? Register now. Okay. Can you guys see? All right. Okay. So you can click on that register now button and you will go to the registration page. Okay. And just follow the instructions. All right. Okay, in the meantime, let's have a look again at some of our testimonies. Okay, I've talked before earlier on about Haizan. Just finished presenting a paper in an international conference smoothly and professionally. Moreover, I was the only Malaysian speaker. Thank you, Bricken. Okay, so you can see her here, the only Malaysian speaker, the rest are international speakers, and this is her during the presentation, mashallah. Okay, right. Next. Okay, so I presented my talk in front of hundreds of medical experts from all over the world in English. Dr. Farhana Abdul Hadi. Photo from Bernama News. Okay, so this is Dr. Farhana. She made a talk in World Conference on Exercise Medicine. Okay, but this photo is from Bernama News, whereby she was interviewed fully in English. Okay, so just like you guys before joining Bricken, she struggled with English, struggled with talking in English, struggled with writing. Excuse me. But after joining this program, she was able to make a speech, make a talk in international conference. And in fact, right after she made that talk in international conference, she also registered for another international conference in Hungary. Okay, and also went for Bernama interview, fully in English, mashallah. Okay, next. Before this, I hated English language. Now I speak and write English at work, Captain Sharif. Okay, so actually, Captain Sharif's testimony is in video format. You can see on our website, but we're not showing you the video in this webinar because it would take too long. All right. So, any of you hate English language? Any of you hate English language? How to choose atomy? Okay, just go to the web page, register now, click the register now button, and there will be that atomy option. Okay, okay, so before this, I hated English language. Now I speak and write English at work. Okay, so Captain Sharif is a retired army. So he used to hate English language. He used to hate English language, like really, really hate English language. Okay, but Alhamdulillah, after joining Bricken, he loved the English language, and not only that, he can speak in English, he can write in English at work. Even his SOP, everything is in English right now. So there you go. Okay, so if you have the same problem, phobia with English, I'll win. There you go. Okay, so if you have this problem, or you hate English, I wouldn't even say phobia with English. My goodness, okay? You're not alone. I just want you to know that you're not alone. So, inshallah, if you join our program, you will be able to overcome that situation or that issue, just like Captain Sharif. Now, let's look at another example. I've attended two English courses before. One of my English teachers was a native English. What is a native English? Okay, native English means in Malay we say mat saleh, huh? Mat saleh, right? From UK or US, okay? But still, I couldn't speak English. But congratulations, Bricken, now I can speak English confidently. Datuk Radin Salahuddin, business owner. So again, actually, his testimony is in video format on our website, but we can't show it here because it will drag the webinar. Anyway, so Datuk Radin, he has attended two courses before. In fact, he was learning from a native English speaker before, but he couldn't speak English. You know, he still couldn't speak English. However, that changed after he joined Bricken. So if you have this same experience whereby you have already joined other programs, okay, we had students who join other programs and centers. Of course, I will not mention where. Okay, um, also joined public speaking and all that. The best, famous English, programs, but still couldn't speak in English. Okay, but after joining EWA, that situation changed. Alhamdulillah. Okay, let's see. Next. Okay, I couldn't speak English before, but now I can't stop talking. Lily, accountant. So what happened before was, before joining Bricken, Lily just can't speak in English. You know, she will be quiet. She will not just basically not be able to speak in English. However, after joining Bricken, she will even scold me. She said, Yasmin, that's not enough time for me to talk. Okay, because she couldn't stop talking, all right? Not only that, after joining Bricken, her German boss, because she has a German, a foreign boss, and her boss was praising her. Wow, Lily, your English is good now. Okay, even her local boss was praising her. Okay, her local boss actually, looked down on her when it comes to speaking in English, but even her local boss praised her after she joined Breaker, like, wow, Lily, your English is really good now. Okay, so there you go. Now, if you have the same problem with Lily, whereby you have issues with your boss because your boss comments about your English, or you're scared of your boss because you can't speak English, those kind of things, I just want you to know that you are not alone. Okay, just like Lily, you're not alone. All right. Okay, before joining Bricken, I used to be so depressed due to my poor English. So depressed, okay, depression. I would have bad moods and it would affect my whole day. I wasn't able to eat and I would take medical leaves. But now I'm not scared anymore. I just speak English anytime, anywhere. Farah Suhana, finance manager. Okay, so Arwin was saying that, she feels phobia with English, right? She's really traumatized by English, I guess. Okay, you're not alone, Arwin, because Farah Suhana was just like you. Thank you, Sheha, for registering EWA. Okay, so Farasana was just like you. In fact, she would have depression, she would have anxiety, she would not be able to eat just because she's thinking about English, all right? She would also take medical leaves. It was that bad for Farasuhana. However, after joining Bricken, she was able to just speak in English. She's not scared anymore. In fact, she also got job offers. Okay, she got job offers, and she rejected the job offer because she wanted to give way to better job offers. So she become, choosy after that. All right. So it's a miracle, really. Amazing what happened to Farah Suhana. So if you're scared of English, I want you to know that it's possible for that to change because this has happened with Farah Suhana, okay, with Lily, with so many of our students, hundreds of our students. You're not alone. All right. Okay. Before joining Bricken, I could not speak in English and could not understand foreign soldiers, even though I read English newspapers and study grammar every day. Abdul Rahman, United Nations soldier. Okay, United Nations soldier. Okay, so Abdurrahman, he is a United Nations soldier. So just like you guys before joining Bricken, he had problems with English. Now, for Abdurrahman, since he worked with United Nations, he has to deal with American soldiers, British soldiers. Therefore, of course, the main medium of communication is English. Okay, so that was a real struggle for Abdurrahman. Okay, but Alhamdulillah, after joining Bricken, he was able to speak in English with the foreign soldiers, was able to write reports, understand reports, so on and so forth. In only a few sessions, all right? Okay, all right. Okay, I'm reading your chat. Thank you so much, guys, for replying and commenting in the chat box. I really appreciate it. Okay, next. During the first day of this program, Yasmin taught us about accents. That is when I realized I'm in the right class. Haika Mahadi, Data Engineering, Accenture. Okay, so now what happened with Haikal is that he works with Accenture, and in Accenture there are foreigners. Okay, he has foreign colleagues. Okay, so some of them native speakers, some of them not native speakers, maybe from neighboring countries, but they speak English, of course, right? So maybe from Thailand, from Singapore, and they all have their own accents. Okay, so this was difficult. It was a real issue for Heiko because when he speaks with this colleague, the English sounds like this. But when he speaks with this colleague, the English sounds like that. So it makes him confused, and that really affected him when he wants to speak in English. So he ends up, you know, struggling and not talking in English. Okay, but after joining Bricken, he realized it's the right course because I immediately addressed that issue, the issue of different accents and different English versions. Okay, right. Okay, Shahida, you have to attend all classes. Why? Because it's an express intensive course. It's an intensive course, meaning just 12 sessions for you to be able to master all these three super skills, right? So you can't afford to miss any class. Now, if you do, for very solid reason, very very solid reason, then you must catch up with your friends. Okay. Okay, Zaidi, please talk to our team. Zara, team, can you please share your number? Thank you guys for registering. Thank you so much. Option three. Okay. Um, please talk to Zara. Team, can you please share your number? Okay, so if you have any issues with your payment options, please talk to Zara at 0116079667. All right. Okay. Next. Okay, so again, this price, normal price 2,997. Thank you so much, Izaini, for joining. Um, Website price, early bird 2,297. However, webinar special offer is only 1,997 ringgit. Bear in mind, this is a very low price because we are only charging for one program when you're learning three programs in one, actually, right? So it should be triple this price. Okay, so this price all in, free shipping, no hidden fees, and again equivalent to 80 ringgit per hour. That is just like SPM tuition charges, really. Okay, next. Okay, we accept these methods, these payment ways, okay, online bank transfer, credit cards, GrabPay, and Atomy. All right, payment options, there are three ways. One is full payment, another is installment by Atomy, and last but not least, deposit plus balance, right? Okay. So if you go with installments, you can choose Atomy. You will pay 666 ringgit per month. Okay. And if you choose deposit, 700 ringgit, and then the balance you pay by 21st August 2023. Now, if you don't pay your balance, then you can't proceed with the program. Okay. The deposit is non-refundable. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for registering. Thank you so much. Okay, again, important reminder, this program is limited to only 30 students per group, and the offer ends in 3 hours. In 3 hours, okay? So if you're interested and if you're serious to change your situation, okay, and change your life with your improved English situation, then register now. Click on the register button, the green button, and you will be transferred to the registration webpage. Okay, take fast action, yeah, guys. Okay, so as promised, you guys have waited until the end of this session. So here is my gift for you. Okay, workbooks, English workbooks for you guys for free. Okay, so what you can do, just go to www.bricken.com.my/free-workbooks. Okay, you guys can screenshot this one so you don't lose this link, this web link. Shamso Rizwan. Okay, this is an interesting question. I really want to get rid of the and la from my conversation, and also spelling. Will this program help? The short answer to that, yes, of course. Yes, of course. All right. If you join this program, you will be learning proper English. Remember what I told you just now, the lessons and skills that you will gain, you will be able to speak fully in English using proper English. Now, lah is not proper English, lah is Manglish. Lah is Manglish. So, inshallah, in our program, it will help you to get rid of this guy named lah. Okay, how will we do that? You will find out in our program. Okay. Now, if you notice, in our testimonies, the videos, our students spoke fully in English and they did not use la, just so you know. Okay, so we really focus and highlight on English, not Manglish. English, not Manglish. In every way. Okay, whether it's pronunciation, whether it's spelling, whether it's the whole use of sentence and verbal communication, whether it's writing. Okay, it will also teach you real life English. Thank you so much, Hani, for registering. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Shamsu Rizwan. Okay, so after you join this program, not only you'll be able to speak proper English, present, as well as write anything in English, but also you will speak without la. Okay, without la and without a or almost no inshallah. Right? Razia. Ah, thank you so much. Okay, guys, look at Razia's comment. She wrote the whole link for the workbooks. Very supportive. Thank you, Razia. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so any questions? Any questions? Okay, so guys, if you're serious to change your situation, okay, change your finance situation. Okay, some of you want to get promoted, but you're stuck with getting promoted because of your English situation. All right, you want to change companies, change jobs, but you can't do that because of your English situation, so on and so forth, then you should join this program. Okay, it will not be long, only 12 sessions, and by November, inshallah, you'll be able to overcome all these English issues. You'll come out of this program being a better person, a whole different person, in fact. Okay, all right. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for registering. Team, anything else? Team, anything? Okay, so shall we end now or anything else you want to add? Okay, all right. So if nothing else, I guess we can end this session now. Hasim, thank you. Thank you so much to Hasim for being in this session. I hope to see you in class soon. Okay, remember, guys, please take fast action. Thank you, Shamsa Rizwan, for joining EWA. Please take fast action because this program is not available all year round, right? Simply because I'm not available all year round. So it's only when I'm available that we can open registration for this EWA program. So grab this opportunity, all right? Grab this opportunity. Inshallah, it will be worth it for you. Okay. Don't give up hope with English yet. Don't give up hope. Inshallah, you will be able to be a different person after this. Thank you so much too, Rajaswari. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nazura. Okay, I'll see you soon in class. Inshallah. All right. Thank you so much, Saida. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so see you in class. Take care. Take care, everyone. Take care. Take care, Jan. Take care, Zaida, Nazura, Rajaswari, Hasim, Shamso, Hapila. Take care, everyone, and see you in class. Bye bye. See you soon. Thank you. Thank you so much.